بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. You are welcome to video number 4. If you remember in the first 3 videos, we actually developed a machine class. This class actually consists of 2 instance variables, brand name and power, and 2 constructors, 0 argument constructor and the multi-argument constructor. Let us see actually this class as Java code here. As you see, this is the class machine. These are 2 variables, 2 instance variables, brand name and power, and this is the 0 argument constructor. This is the multi-argument constructor, which is assign initial values to the instance variables. As we said before, these are getter methods for the brand name, and this is another getter method for actually power. And these are setter method for brand name to change the brand name during the object life. And here is switch on, which is actually change or assign true to the power, and this is switch off, which is assigned false to the power. And this is display. If you remember, in this method, if the power equal true, this class or this method will print the status of this machine is on, otherwise will print off. And actually in video number 2, we actually create a class test machine. If you remember, here this is a test machine. In this class, actually we create a main method and create 2 objects and actually change the states of the objects and print actually power state of the objects, and create actually an array which hold machines and insert some machines on this array. And also we create actually array list of machines and add some machines to the array list. And in video number 3, if you remember, in video number 3, what we did in video number 3, we create date class. This is our own class date. This class actually, as you see here, date. This class consists of 3 instance variables: day, month, year of type integer. The day is integer, the month integer, the year is integer, and 2 argument constructor. This is 0 argument constructor and multi-argument constructor, with assign initial values to the instance variables day, month, and year. These are getter and setter method for a day, getter and setter method for a month, getter and setter method for a year, and this is toString. And this toString actually this method return a string. This string actually consists of a day, or month, and a year. This is actually what we did in video number 3. Today we are going actually to create another class. Let us see what we are going today what we are going to do today, or in this video. We are going actually to do part 4. Let us see what is part 4. In part 4, as you see here, write a Java class called WashingMachine. WashingMachine. So again here, we go here, right click, Java class, washing, okay, WashingMachine. So this is actually a washing machine as we did before. Let us write actually this as a comment statement to remember what we did here. Actually, this is preceded by this one. So this is the machine. Now what is the next requirement? What is the next requirement? Washing machine is a subclass from washing machine is a subclass from machine. So how we can implement a subclass here? How we can implement? If you remember, we need actually to use the keyword extends. Extends machine. Extends machine. So now the washing machine is the child of the parent machine, or the washing machine is a subclass of superclass machine. So the relationship between washing machine and the machine is inheritance relationship. Okay, so here actually we implement this relationship, okay, by using the extend keyword. Okay, okay. So let us see the next requirement here. Has washing machine has two instance variables. What are they? Production date and capacity. Production date is date, well, capacity is double. So the washing machine may actually carries or may carry 5 kilos, 5.5 kilo, something like this. Okay, so the washing machine has two instance variables. What are they? Production date of type date and capacity of type double. So let us implement these instance variables here. So private date, which date? We have two dates if you remember, Java utility date, Java SQL date, but here we need to use our date, our own date. So I will use this one, date, okay, production date. The first instance variable. The second, private what? Double capacity. These are the two instance variables for this one. But remember, here we need to remember what? Right here. So these are two new instance variables. But actually, the washing machine has 4 instance variables. What are they? 2 inherited from machine. These are the instance variables of the machine, which is inherited the brand name will power, which is inherited by the washing machine. So now remember that the washing machine has 4 instance variables, 2 inherited from the machine, brand name and power, and 2 new production date and capacity. So remember, washing machine has 4 instance variables, 2 inherited from machine. They are brand name and power, and 2 new instance variables, production date and capacity. Okay. Now, what is the next requirement? Has 2 constructors. Washing machine has 2 constructors, multi-argument and 0 argument. Let us implement these constructors. Remember that, need to remember that the constructor has the same class name, washing machine. This is 0 argument constructor. Leave it as it is, like this one. Now, 1 argument constructor, I will copy this one. Okay. Here. But we need to add what? How many? Remember, don't forget how many instance variables washing machine has. Brand name. So in a string, brand name and boolean. Boolean for the power and date for production date and double for capacity. Now, okay, as you see here in the front of you. Now, in the multi-argument constructor, we create two arguments for the inherited instance variables from machine class and the new instance variable which is created in this class. Now, how we can assign initial value to the inherited instance variables? I will repeat the question again. How we can assign initial values to the inherited instance variables? Answer: by using the keyword super. Super. Okay, here. Super is a keyword that call the parent, the constructor, or the parent constructor. The parent constructor. Then a super will call the parent constructor. Super will call the machine constructor. Why? Because the machine is the parent of the washing machine. So now we pass parameters or argument, brand name and the power. Then in a production date equal production date and the capacity equal C. This is actually the multi-argument constructor. Here I will add the question itself here to remember this one. I copy here, we copied here, I control V. But then we need to add again as a comment statement to backslash. Okay. So again, I want to repeat to the last time. So washing machine is a subclass of machine. Washing machine consists of 4 brand names, 2 inherited from the machine, the parent class the machine, and 2 new. And the 2 constructor, this is your argument constructor, or here this is multi-argument constructor. In this constructor, we assign initial value to the inherited instance variable by using the super. And super should be located as a first Java statement in this constructor. Otherwise, the Java will raise an error. Now, next requirement. As getters and setters for the new variables. Why? Because already the brand name will power has getters and setters. Now we need to create getters and setters for a new instance variables for production date and for capacity. So here actually public, okay, public get the production date, public date will return date, get production date, return what? Production, return production date. setter method public void set production date. Okay, here production date. Let us add argument date D. So production date equal D. Now setter getter for capacity public double get capacity. Return capacity. Here public void set capacity. Now we need to add some arguments double C. So capacity equal C. So these are getter method for get the production for production date. This is setter method for production date. This is getter for capacity. This is setter for capacity. Now, next requirement. Washing machine has toString method, which calls the toString of the super class. But if we remember, super class is machine. Let us go to the machine. This is the machine. There is no toString in this part. No toString in this part. So what we will do now? What we will do now? What do you think? Actually, we need to add toString in the machine class. Then we are going to actually implement this part as toString. Okay, which call the toString of the super, but the super has no toString. So let us actually go and create or write toString method where writing or write toString method where in the machine. So let us go to the machine here. This is the machine. Okay, el parent class, and here I want to add actually toString method. So public string string. Now remember that the aim of toString is to return the values of the instance variables. Return the values of the instance variables. So let us first of all create local variable, a string message, let us call message, which is equal empty. Now message equal what? Or plus equal. We need the value of brand name. So here we can write the machine brand name is. Now how we can access the brand name? By using the getter method, get the brand name. Now the string has title, the machine brand name is, and the value, the actual value of the brand name. Again, we need also to write the power on or off. So now we need actually to copy this as it is. Here we write. Now if get power is equal true, this means we are not going to print. We need to add what? Actually message thus equal what? Slash n the status of the machine is on, else again here المسج plus equal slash n to go to new line, the status of the machine is what? Is off. So هنا الماشين brand name. Okay, then go to new line and print the status of the machine. Now we return what here? Return message. Return message. Return message. So this is toString. We add toString to the machine class. I will add it for you. Control C and Notepad here. Actually, this is before adding this one. So we'll add here. So now this is actually toString. This is toString method. Okay. We added where? To the machine class. Now let us see the question requirement. The question: washing machine has toString method which calls toString of the super. Super is the machine class. Now let us see how we can implement this one where in the washing machine. This is the washing machine. I will copy this one actually. I copy here. Remember what we did here. Again, public string to string. Now first, let us create a string message or washing message equal what? This one equal empty. Now washing message, okay, washing message equal what? Plus equal, we need to call a super of the parent. In this case we write super dot toString. Super dot toString. Now w message, our washing message plus equal what? And we need to start with slash n to go to new line. To go to a new line. In the new line we print what? What do you think we are going to do? What do you think? Now we are going to add actually the production date. We need to add the production date. So in actually we can write, okay, the date, okay, or the day, or the date of the machine production is the date of the machine production is, we need to print what? Okay, get production date dot get day. That's what we need to print a slash. Okay, now washing message plus equal again get production date, okay, plus what? Again this one, print the date with backslash plus what? In a get the production dot actually month, get month plus get production date dot get year. So this is our message. No, now we need actually the capacity. So the washing message plus equal what? We need to go to new line slash n. So actually the capacity K of the machine is capacity of the machine is what? Here we need to write get capacity. At the end, return washing machine message. So this is toString method. As you see here, we call the parent. How we call the parent? The parent the machine. How we call toString? This is from the machine, from the washing machine. How we call toString or machine or toString machine method? By using super.toString. Then continue adding a date and a capacity. Okay. Now next requirement has equal methods, has equals method, which is very important in equals method. Okay, has equals method. So here, let me copy this one. Copy. Okay. So equals method actually to compare if the two washing machines are equal or not. If you remember, for the objects data types, when you compare two objects together by using equal object equal method, this is actually compare two references. But actually, when are going to compare between two washing machine, actually we need to compare between attributes. Between attributes. So two washing machines are equal if they have the same brand name, the same date, production, the same production date, and the same capacity. And as you see in the question, two objects are equals. This is this is assumption by the question. Equals if all attributes are equals except the power. All attributes, they have the same brand name, same date, same production date, and same capacity. So let us see how we can actually write this equal method, which is override the object equals method. So public actually boolean equals, okay, takes parameter of type object. Now we need to, first of all, we need to check if this object is an instance of a washing machine or not before comparing the attributes of two objects. First of all, it is better to check if it is instance, if it is washing machine or not, if the object is instance of washing machine or not. So how we can, okay, we can write actually if an object, okay, instance of the washing machine, if it is true, we need to do the following the following Boolean expressions. But actually we need here actually to create two local variables. The first one Boolean, I will call this one test, and assign its initial value as false. And here we need actually to create washing machine, local washing machine, which is equal to what? We make casting washing machine of the object. Okay. Now, if it is instance, the object instance of washing machine, if it is yes, we go here to this part to invoke this part. In this part, actually, we need to check. Now we write test equal. Now we need to write the Boolean expression. Now we need to check if their brand name equal or not equal. So get brand name is equal, okay, brand name actually dot equals which one wm dot get brand name, and we need to check if the two are equals or not. Now we need to check get production date dot get day is equal to wm dot get production date dot get day, and get production date dot get month is equal to the washing machine dot get production date dot get month, and get production date dot get year is it equal to washing machine dot get production date dot get year. They are equal or not. And number get capacity is it equal to washing machine dot get capacity. Now, of all of these actually are true, then the test is true. Now, if those are true, the test is true. Otherwise, the test false. So here, actually, return what? Return a test. Return test. The value of the test. So this is actually comparing between two objects that send the message, and this parameter, if their brand name are equals, and the production, the day, will, month, will, year are equals, and also the capacity also are equal. Then this is will return what? Return a true. Return a true. Now, the last one, washing machine has compareTo method to be used in sorting brand name, then capacity, Now, I will take this one, copy here, Control V. Now to add the compare method, actually, the compare method is an abstract method where in comparable interface. So here we need actually to what? We need actually to implement comparable interface. So let us go up. In order to implement this one, we need to add to the header of this class after machine implements what? Comparable. Comparable. For what? For washing machine. Washing machine. Okay, now we need to add this one. In order to add compare to. Now see, what is the message that raised by Java? As you see, either make this class as abstract, or as you see here, we need to implement compare to. We need to implement compare to. We need to implement what? We need to implement compare to. Now, once we write compare to, you will see this message will disappear. So here, public integer compare. Okay, public integer compare to washing machine. You can write washing machine. Now, if what? Get brand name dot compare to washing machine dot get brand names. This one compare to equals, this means equal 0 if this one compare this one equals, okay, or greater than 0, first of all, greater than 0. So this is actually return 1. If I will take it as it is. Now, if less than 0, negative, return what? -1, or return, here I control V, is equal to 0, return 0. Yes, you can use here also else, but to be clear for you. So if the brand name greater or compare this one, give us positive value, meaning greater than 0, return 1. This is, well, if it is negative, we'll return -1. If it is actually equals, return 0. This method is very important when you create an array that hold washing machines and you want to sort an array according to their brand name. According to their brand name. Here in the question, according to brand name, then capacity. For capacity, I will write here for capacity. Make it as actually comment. So now we can write if what? Get let us, before using this one, if get capacity greater than washing machine dot get capacity return. I will make it now as comment, okay, to use it, to this one later on. Use only one. Okay, if less than, return -1. If they are equals, return 0. You can use this one if you want to sort an array later on, inshallah, tomorrow. in next video, I will show you how you can actually sort the elements of an array according to brand name or according to capacity. Or according to capacity. Okay. Return 1 minus 1. Okay. Why? Missing return statement. Okay, no need for this one actually. Okay, return 0. Clear? So this is actually the last requirement in this question. To inshallah, in the next video, video number 5, which is the last video, we are going actually to test, to write code for test washing machine, which is very, very important part. So as usual, I will copy this one. Okay, here, be very clear for you. Okay, now as you see, and this is public class washing machine, extend machine, implements comparable washing machine. This is part B, private date production and capacity. This is two constructors, as you see, getters and setter methods. This is a getter production date, getter or production or set for the production. Then you can go for get capacity, as you see here. Get capacity, getter method for capacity, setter method for the capacity. Here toString method, we call parent by using super toString and continue, as you see. Here equals method. This is the header of the equal method. And now we declare two local variables, one of type boolean and other of type washing machine. Then we check if this object actually is instance of washing machine. Okay, then here we are going actually, if it is true, we can check the attributes if they are equal or not equal. Then the last one we write compare. In order, if you want to create an array that holds washing machines and you want actually to sort according to brand name, you can use this one. If you want to sort according to capacity, you can use this part. Okay, so inshallah, see you in the last video, video number 5. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.